Hi, my name is Jill Cleary. I'm the owner of River Edge Tiny Home Village, which is 30 miles south of Albuquerque. We're standing at the River Edge Tiny Home Village entrance. We are 33 sites. We accept tiny homes. We have some RVs and some mobile homes. We've been around for about 4 or 5 years, and we have lots for tiny homes. We sell tiny homes, and we also have short-term rental tiny homes. And we sit along the Rio Grande River. So most of our lots, they're all about 3,000 to 3,500 square feet, and each one has all the utilities: water, sewer, electric, and some of them have natural gas. Our monthly rate here is $400 a month if you're on a 12-month lease, which is our least expensive rate. And now, if you'd like, I'll show you one of our short-term rentals that we have on site. Follow me. Okay, we're at our first short-term rental. It's called Reba, the Roadrunner Respite. She was built on a gooseneck trailer and sleeps 4. So let's go inside. You can see the inside now. So this is Reba, a 240, 250 square foot tiny home. It has 3 levels, but the woodwork features are really what gives it a coziness and warmth. It's kind of industrial look going with the black features and this tin for the lighting, and takes advantage of the space underneath the gooseneck. And we're using it for closet space. I've got a chair in there and some linens. It's storage all the way through to the other side. So now we'll go take a look at the upstairs. We have it set up for the living room and den area. So on this side we have a dedicated workspace right here, and it has all the things that you might need if you're a remote worker. The router is right there, and we have this little workspace too. These are really great. It's like a TV stand, but it can also work while you're sitting at the couch with your laptop. And there's 2 outlets right here and USB ports as well to charge. And this whole thing is plugged in. This painting right here was done by one of our residents here. She's a tiny house owner as well. Because of the name Reba, I told her I loved Roadrunners, so she did that for me. And up here you can see over into the loft. As you can see, the stairs go up on one side, the high side, and then the roof line tapers down. So that's the best place for the access to the loft. And we have a mini split up here that heats and cools the whole house, although we also have a propane heater. Over here we use this as the kitchen table. I showed you earlier there's a folding chair in here. If you wanted to have 2 or 3 people sit here, you can put the folding chairs up and it's tabletop height. Or if you want more space, that folds down against the wall, very low profile. You can see that covered box there, that's the wheel well, so it doesn't take up any more space into the room. Over here is also a seat for the table, but it also doubles as storage. So in the kitchen, just wanted to point out this nice countertop. These cabinets were all custom made by the builder. He is a real woods craftsman, and he made all the door and window moldings. He made these cabinets, and all out of recycled material that he had left over from jobs. The doors are just frame with sheet metal. This stove I love. This is gas. It's an apartment size, but it's still big enough that you can cook a turkey, 4 burners, and down there is storage, and we've got a full set of drawers as well for kitchen utensils. Over here we have a closet. Here we have a 10 cubic foot refrigerator, which is really adequate for most anyone, definitely for short-term rentals. Here, this door he made for the bathroom. So right here is the full-on shower. It's 3-piece surround and easy to clean. Over here is a specially made sink by the guy who welded the stairs going up to the loft. And we have a flush toilet and an on-demand hot water heater, which this would be enough water for a 2-bedroom house. It's very efficient and gives you endless hot water. We even have a full-size mirror so you can check yourself before you go out to work. And we're in front of Cedar Nook, our second tiny home that's available in the short-term rental program. It's 109 square feet, can sleep 2. It's most comfortable for 1 though because of the floor space. It has a queen bed sleeping loft with a telescoping ladder to access. There is a full-size shower and a flush toilet in the bathroom. It's probably our most economical tiny home to stay in. Once you've been in real estate as an investment, you find your niche. You find what works for you or what you like to do. I always like to challenge myself, and now as I'm much older, I like to do something that has purpose and benefits others. I think there is a demand for affordable housing, generally speaking. The tiny home industry is still in its infancy. It is not as widely accepted as I believe it will become. The residents that have been here the longest, and those are the people that are in the mobile homes. And I've told them all, hey, listen, I'm not going to kick you out. You live here. I want this to be your home. That being said, I am not allowing mobile homes to come in here because it is a tiny home community. There's lots of zoning where you can bring a mobile home. There's very little zoning that allows tiny homes in this state and many others. I'm a staff of 1, so I wear many hats. And aside from trying to get the lots just in appearance-wise up to snuff, infrastructure is the main thing. I have been able to at least start doing some kind of changes to the appearance, and that's what people are going to see. And, the stuff that's underground no one cares about, except for me, and them when it doesn't work. I'm not from the desert. And I come from areas that were lush, green. So it's taken a while for me to recognize that it's going to be a different look and it's a different beauty. And, it's not going to be cookie cutter. I don't like cookie cutter anyway. I love the diversity of the tiny homes. So here's an access to the river, and there's many like this throughout the 17 acres that I own. You can drop a line in here anytime you'd feel like and go fishing. So this space is our community garden, and this year we started it. Because we're in the desert, we didn't have amended soil, so we decided to go with raised beds this year. This particular bed was the largest, and it's really experimental because none of us know what we're doing. And as part of the community space, we're going to be putting up a dome as well. We're not sure what the use will be, whether it will be for growing or just for congregating, but we want to create a space for everyone that they can come. In the sense of neighborliness, whenever someone's out here doing something, it usually acts like a magnet, and other residents come over and just chat or, help out, find out what's going on. So it's really great. Many people are having to recognize if they can't scale back their living costs, and let's face it, I don't care who you are. How can you live on $1,000 a month? If you own a car, if you pay for car insurance, if you buy your own groceries, God forbid you have a mortgage and something happens to your car, or God forbid your health insurance, your copay is killing you. What in America is basic living expenses, because we sort of are rural. This place is different though, because we are rural, but we do have on-demand bus service that come into the park. So someone can live here without having a car and still be in the country, which is really great. And we have a high-speed rail that's 3 miles away. You can call up the bus, get the bus ride to the rail station, and then zip on up to Santa Fe or Albuquerque. Here, a person truly could live on $1,000 a month. We all have the same goals. We just want to live our lives, enjoy our lives, and have enough funds to be able to do that. And this provides that, I think. One of the questions that I'm asked when people are looking around, they're looking for a place to put their home, they want to know what the other residents are like. But I think the commonality is that everyone wants to live tiny, and they're doing their part simply by living tiny, but they also enjoy the fact that people come out of their homes. They know who their neighbor is here, and that's a good thing. Everyone doesn't have to love each other, but common courtesy is something that makes neighborhoods work. And that's alive and well here. And it doesn't matter what you live in. If you're in an RV, a mobile home, or whatever, everyone benefits by having a neighborhood that, you get out and you say hello to your neighbor.
We all shared the same appreciation for nature and for minimalist lifestyle. And basically, we say hello to each other. We always wave at each other. We get together for Scrabble night at someone's house. I always lose. I can't think that quickly. Or we do Pictionary. We go to local festivals. Or now we have a hiking club where we go as far as we can. And then we turn around and come back. But we are going into the Manzano Mountains, which is another 30 minutes away to be in the mountains. There was no effort in becoming community. It just happened.
When we realized we weren't going to be able to live on our land immediately, the fact that we would be in a community was encouraging, given that this was something we were doing for the first time, knowing that we would be able to talk to others about how they were doing it and what works for them. And having that support around you can make it easier, at least kind of going into it. If you feel uncertain about what's tiny living going to be like, just knowing that other people are doing it and they're just fine is helpful.
It's definitely more of a community than I feel like I've had in any living situation I've been in before.
Being in Tennessee for as long as I did, getting here, I was kind of nervous about making friends or building community, and I've already been to Scrabble twice. Jill and I went hiking. She got peacocks, so I've been checking out those, and I've met Betty across the street, and Maria, and then Howie, and so it's just been really easy to like build in that community. And as a single person, that's helpful.
I hope that more people embrace it because they can just live more comfortably if they don't have to be concerned about, paying the electric bill. There are larger tiny homes and they're called park models, and those are 400 square feet. Those are pretty livable. I do sell new park models. I work with a builder. So for people that really are looking at staying in a tiny home for the rest of their life, you would definitely want to have first level sleeping. And that size home, because they are wide, can accommodate the bedroom on the first level. And they're just more livable for someone that might have a disability or mobility issues. So I do have those. I have one on site right now for sale. It's already set up. So this existing park that's developed is 3 acres. The other 17 acres, which most of that is right along the water, it carries the same zoning. I would like that to be developed at some point. And I would probably, not would, but will be looking for a partner for that. It would be well over 100 sites, probably closer to 2, that would be available. So that's an awful lot of affordable housing.
Thank you for watching our video and for stopping by Tiny House Expedition. I'm Alexis.
And I'm Christian. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And for more tiny home tours and stories, click the videos below.
And join us on Instagram for bonus content,
including face-to-face conversations with us. We hope to see you there.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Have a good one.